Holy Jesus!
Hey there, my Foxy family. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. I'm so glad that you're here because we're going to be doing this beautimous no makeup look. On the left, I have absolutely no makeup, and on the right, we have wink wink no makeup. This is the type of makeup look you would see on supermodels or actresses when they're like, I'm not wearing any makeup, but we all know you are. That's this kind of look that we're going to be accomplishing today, so without further ado, let's get started. Okay, first things first, we need to get these cotton candy strands out my face. And now grab yourself a moisturizer. And why I didn't acknowledge this jumping bean, I couldn't tell you, but I saw him attempt the great escape. Now apply your moisturizer all over a clean, cleansed face and let your skin absorb all of the goodness. I usually pluck my eyebrows whilst I wait. I know that's a little bit of a TMI, but here's a visual as well. Oh yeah, you're welcome. Now that our skin is fed and moisturized, we are going to prime our face. I am using my NYX Angel Veil Primer here today, and instead of swiping and wiping it into my skin, I am trying to blot and dab it into my skin. I feel like this really pushes it in my pores and gives me a nice even skin layout texture thing. Yep, that's what I said. Once I'm done with my primer, I'm going to go in and assess my face. I'm going to know where I need to put more foundation and concealer or less. I have a lot of discoloration in my cheeks. I also have very dark circles and my eyes are deep and dark like a vampire. And also I have a lot of discoloration from previous blemishes on my face and the bane of my existence, this stupid vein. Today I am applying my concealer first. I need a light pink or salmon toned concealer to hide my dark circles. I don't have one, so I made one by mixing Jeffree Star's liquid lipstick in 714 with a lightweight concealer. I tend to like Lorax Perfection concealer because they have a similar consistency, and I know that this concealer is going to cover a lot even when applied in a thin layer. Now I am dabbing some product straight onto the skin, and then I am going to blend everything out with a damp beauty sponge, only focusing more product on those problem areas. Like for me, it's that stupid vein under my eye. I swear to you, I hate that thing. Ugh! It's so hard to cover. And everyone's always like, oh, there's mascara under your eye. No, there's no mascara. It's just my vein. Thanks for being a jerk, vein. Now at this point, you could go in with a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer. Or you can be like me and use a full coverage foundation, just applying it in more thin layers. It's all up to you and your skin what you decide to do. So, what I like to do, just like with the concealer, I start in really thin layers and I'm only building up where I need coverage. Now because I'm using a full coverage foundation, I have to work extra hard to make sure it looks super natural. Not only am I applying in super duper thin layers, I also blend the ever-living crap out of it. I take my beauty blender and go over it 1,000 times. I know that I do this even if I'm not doing a no makeup look. It's like an addiction, and I know I'm not the only person out there who does this. It's just like therapy, it's like a stress reliever, right? Am I right? I think I'm right. Am I the only one? Now to set my face, I'm going to take a loose powder with a large powder brush, swirl it around a bit, tap off any of the excess, and then sweep that over our entire face. This is going to provide a really thin layer of powder, enough to set the foundation, but not enough to look cakey. Now that we have our foundation applied, we have covered up all of our beauty marks and our freckles, and I want to bring those back to the forefront of the skin by taking a really soft brown pencil and going over all of our beauty marks and freckles. Now, for the freckle part, I like to lay the pencil horizontally to my face and just bounce or tap that off the skin. I feel like this gives a really natural look to the freckles and it doesn't look so drawn on. Then once I have done all of my beauty marks and my freckles, I take my brush that had a little bit of the foundation left on it and go back over top of this. This is going to make them look more like they're in the skin as opposed to sitting on top of the skin and look more natural in the end. Now I'm sure you can tell by the overjoyed look on my face that we're to our brows. I am taking Anastasia of Beverly Hills Dip Brow in taupe, and I am going to make short little brush strokes trying to simulate fake little hairs because I have like no hair on my eyebrows. They're so sparse and they just grow funny and weird because of the 90s, and I'm just trying to make them as natural as possible. So I'm only filling in the really sparse spots of my eyebrow and giving it a little bit of a fuller effect with those short, tiny brush strokes. Now I want to go in and enhance my ocular balls. I'm going to go in with my matte eye palette from Too Faced, and I'm going to take the shade that is closest to my own skin tone with a fluffy brush and a light hand and sweep that all the way from my lash line to my brow bone. Stay away from anything with shimmers or pearl or glitter because that's going to be a dead giveaway that we're wearing makeup. Next, grab a shadow that is a few shades darker than the shade that we just used. Place this right into your creases and blend out. Make sure you're really blending and diffusing that so that there's no trace evidence that we're actually wearing makeup. This is just going to add some depth and dimension to the eye and make the eyes actually pull forward. Now we're placing a white on the actual lids. Again, this is just going to pull them forward, make them look more bright, awake, and alert. Now, because I'm not going to be contouring it all today, I do want to add some life to my face. I'm going to take a bronzer that is not much darker than my own skin tone, and I'm going to place that with a fluffy blending brush and a light hand, all of the places where the sun would naturally hit my face. This is going to ensure that it looks more natural and not like Oompa Loompa style. Now I'm going to go in and tightline my top lash line. The easiest way for me is to look down and then face forward and then just go in there. It looks a little intimidating, but trust me, it is well worth it, and it gets easier the more you do it. This is going to hide the fact that we're wearing eyeliner, but make those lashes look really thick at the base. Now I'm taking a mascara that I know is not going to clump on me and just coats the lashes. That's it. You basically just want to darken them, not really add a lot of volume or length. You just want them to be pigmented. And as for those bottom lash flies, we're gonna leave them alone. Now this next part is totally skippable, but for me, I don't like my lips like at all, so I'm a liptiful and make them a little bit more plump. And I am going to be highlighting today. I am taking a cream, which I know you're not supposed to apply over a powder, but we're doing it so thin today, it's not gonna matter. I like to spread it out on my hand first and then grab a little with the part of my sponge that has been untouched by any other foundation or concealer and just lightly blend that out onto the highlights of my cheeks and a little bit down the bridge of my nose. Just make sure you really blend this out and diffuse it so that it looks like a natural glow as opposed to, I'm wearing highlighter. Girl! And now to top the whole look off, I want to take some chapstick so my lips look nice, voluptuous, and hydrated for our no makeup look. And this is the final look, our fresh and glowy no makeup look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this makeup look and now have a fresh new face to go conquer the world with. I love you guys so much. If you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe, hit that like button, and don't forget to share. And I can't wait to see you guys in my very next video.
So okay, bye. So okay, bye. Okay, bye. Bye. Don't put your paw on the camera. Don't put your